Okay, so for anyone who has seen me in the last 2 months have known that I can't stop going on about Sick Fuck by Tillie. It has been on my mind since I read it about 2-3 months ago. It's one of those books that I'm like to everyone, read it, and they're like, oh, what do you think? I'm just like, read it for yourself, because like I'm just like, I don't even know what I think. I'm just like, it's a total mindfuck. And it just dawned on me yesterday as to why I was never able to write a review, because I read it and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to write my review, and I just, every single time I came to try write a review, I never was able to. It was just like, I have no fucking idea what to write, literally nothing. No, I'm just like, nothing. Like, the book is just so much different things. I just didn't even know where to start, and I think until yesterday I didn't even have a full understanding of the great impact of the book. But luckily, my sister from another mister wrote a really, really beautiful review, like that was able to like sum it up very, very perfectly in a way that I never could. However, until yesterday, I just it didn't make the connection for me. And Tillie is one of those authors who writes book that touches on things like that's happening in our society. Obviously it's fiction, but underneath the fiction always lies some element of truth or some reflection of what's going on in our greater society and world in general. And Sick Fuck is no different. Like, it touches on a subject which is so raw and like a trigger for so many people, and like it's such a big thing, especially in today's society when more and more people of power is abusing their power and like getting away with so much like shit and doing so much things that's just not okay. And I was sitting with my sister yesterday, we were reading something, and I was just like, oh shit, like, you know, one of those like light bulb moments. I was just like, oh my god, like that's Sick Fuck. Like, this is sort of highlighting, you know, what's happening in our world, but doing it in a way where it's not like, you know, how people like a lot of authors write about this same sort of topic, and we're like, oh, but then we then tend to then like, okay, forget it and move on to the next book. Whereas I feel Sick Fuck, I couldn't move on. Like, I've read several books after and I haven't been able to move on. I don't think I'll ever be able to move on. Like, every single book of Tillie's I've read, to a certain extent, I've never moved on, because it's like, when someone asks me for a recommendation, like, there's my go-to. It's just like, depending on the person, it's just like, you want something that's like real, that's gritty, that's, you know, gonna make you feel things that you don't really want to feel, then Tillie is always gonna be, you know, the person for that. But Sick Fuck, it literally, my mind was fucked. I was just like, what the fuck? Even when I saw her, I was just like, Tillie, what the fuck is this? Like, what the hell is this? Like, you know, like. But until now, I completely get it, and I have to say, bow down, like, the queen. Honestly, this is why I admire her so very much, because she's able to do something that a lot of people are not able to do. She takes real things and impart them on you in a way that you're not even realizing that she has imparted that on you until, you know, months, weeks after, because it stays with you. It doesn't just like, okay, cool, I've just finished that book, on to the next. It stays with you. And I think it's so important for some of these things to stay with us. Fair enough, we read to get away from reality, and we all want to, like, you know, happily ever after, and like have, you know, not have to deal with the shit. But then she does it in such a way that she gives you that raw, that painful, like the right down disgusting shit. But then on the flip side, you know, with Rabbit and Dolly's story, she gives you love, she gives you passion, like she gives you compassion, she gives you friendship, you know, like how two people so completely fucked like have that bond. And like it's such a beautiful thing. Like, I don't think I've ever quite read something as beautiful. It might be dark and it might be like haunting, but it is incredibly beautiful. It's so touching, and it's just one of those stories that, like, in certain aspects might be like, okay, shit happens, however, like, there is also good. Their people do have good inside of them. Obviously, Ellis and Ethan are like hundreds of thousands of children who like people who are supposed to look after them and love them and cherish them actually do horrible, despicable things to them, and that's not okay. But like the story is just like a phenomenal. Like I don't know where she came up with that idea from, but it was just fantastic. It was out of this world, beyond anything I've ever read. Like amazing. Like I don't have anything else to say apart from like Tillie is a genius, and this book needs to be a Quentin Tarantino masterpiece. Honestly, that's all I have to say. It's just so great, and like I just want everyone to read this book. And like obviously not everyone agrees with it, because I don't think when you read the book instantly you get it. It might take you a week, it might take you a day, but sometimes when you reflect on it and then like something might happen and then you come back and like, oh my god, oh shit, and then it's just like, oh fuck, like that's what the book's about, you know. And until you read it and read it, obviously I'm not going to give the whole storyline away. You need to read it for yourself. It's something that someone have to read for themselves. Like it's just amazing, and I say like hands down, bow down to Tillie. Honestly, like she is so, like she's such an inspiration, and I hope she continues to write these stories that continue to touch his people and like highlight these things that happens in our society today, and do it in the way that she does it, with such grace, such dignity, you know, and in her own little twisted way, and like gives you a complete mind fuck. And definitely like I recommend it to everyone. I cannot recommend it enough to everybody to read this book. It's so fucking phenomenal.